Hello, people, and welcome to Footy Judgment. Another loss for Liverpool. It's at home. They're out of the Carabao Cup, of course, on the hands of Crystal Palace, a 3-0 at home after Arne makes a bold choice and play the kids with some first teamers, of course, but absolutely flops. 6 wins out of 7 that actually sent Liverpool fans into a crazy mode. Slot out is flying. People want him out of the clubs. Fans are not happy. People that traveled. And we're going to show you, to be honest with you, there are many things we talk about in this video, of course. Husam's reaction, Drake from the Anfeld agenda, Adika, of course, and the actual man himself, Arne Slot, on his post-match interview, who said some wild stuff about the choices and why he chose this team, of course. But before we go on and actually enjoy this, I want you guys to ask you something. With your help, again, we can actually hit 50,000 subscribers soon. So the like button underneath your life, underneath the comment here or underneath the video, it looks like thumbs up. And the like button goes a long way because it pushes the video to new viewers. Subscribe to the channel, of course, if you are new. And also the comment section is very important because it actually pushes the video to new viewers. So every comment matters. I want to hear from you because I try to respond to the majority of the comments as much as I can, of course. But the like button, the subscription, and hit the subscribe button. And let's hear. I want to start with what Husam said after the game on his rant, on his match reaction. And let's actually hear what my man here said, because he said some really, really good stuff about slot out or not slot out. When is he going to be slot out? Is he actually slot out? So let's actually hear from my friend Husam.
Arne Slot legitimately thinks there is nothing tactically wrong. What he's saying in the press conferences regarding long balls and set pieces, he legitimately believes. He actually believes that the tactics work. He actually believes that the system works and the only problem is long ball and set pieces. Thank God we didn't concede a single long ball or set piece today. Thank God, so he doesn't have that excuse in the press conference. I wonder what his excuse this time was.
I will tell you later, guys, to stick with us because I will show you Arne Slot's excuse that he actually used in the press conference and the post-match interview. So Husam, by the time he recorded this, he didn't see what Arne Slot have said.
Be. It is so pathetic and disgraceful. Our tactics, our man management, everything that we're doing out there on the football pitch, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Nothing makes sense anymore. This can't be the same manager that played Diaz false line against Leverkusen to combat their three at the back. This can't be the same manager that played the box midfield away to Manchester City, giving us our first win in the Premier League era against Pep Guardiola at the Etihad. This can't be the same manager that after we beat United 3-0 at Old Trafford, gave an entire tactical breakdown. How is Husam from Jordan seeing these things and you aren't? How? How is it possible that Husam from Jordan is seeing these things out there on the pitch and you're not? How?
Because he's a fraud. Because Arne Slot last season made tactical switches to make his team work, like Gravenberch, like Diaz here and there, some adjustment to Salah and Trent. But this season, he showed his true way of playing football. He wants to go all out attack. He doesn't want to defend. He doesn't believe in defending. He just wants all out attack, pure Dutch football. So that's, football is a humble. I want to ask you this, the first question I'm going to ask you in this video. Do you think Liverpool were too arrogant in the summer after the signings they did with the Ekitikes and the Verts? Should they have waited a little bit before actually making a full judgment? Or were they in the right? Were they in the right to actually be that arrogant after having a magnificent window like this on top of a Premier League winning team? So I want to know what you guys think and why do you think so? But let's continue with Husam before we move to the next video.
How? And this fan base love a scapegoat. Oh my God, Kirkus is worse than Moreno. He's asking him to invert. The first goal, Gomez should have done a lot better. Robertson's positioning is questionable. Stop scapegoating. Every game you want someone to blame. Drop Salah, drop Ekitike, drop Verts, drop this guy, drop that guy. Habibi, he dropped the whole team and we still stink. Which is why I've been saying it's not an individual basis. It's on the manager to fix this. And for me, I'm waiting for the Aston Villa game. That's it. I'm waiting for the Villa game. The Villa game for me is going to be the be-all and end-all. This Saturday, 8 p.m. UK time, under the floodlights. This is it. One shot on target, 0 big chances the whole game. Crystal Palace had 9 shots on target. Big up to Woodman for the couple of saves that he made.
Do you guys
This
think
is disgusting and atrocious, you guys? Like,
do you guys think this? He's gonna go on and talk about things like disgusting and absolutely like this. Do you guys think it's right to actually give Slot only 1 game against Aston Villa, which is Husam said he's gonna be Slot out if he doesn't win against Villa? It depends on the performance, of course. It depends on the context, but I don't think it's actually that 1 game. If you're gonna be Slot in, at least wait until the international break. See what he does against City. See what he does against Real Madrid, and that is my opinion.
I've run out of adjectives. I said that this is pathetic. I said that this is unacceptable. I said all this. For me, this is it. This is it. Aston Villa, this Saturday is the final chance. It's the final chance for him to fix something because he needs to we desperately need to change the way that we play. We desperately need to change the system. Desperately. If this Saturday against Aston Villa, I see Kirkas inverting again, and I see the empty midfield. By the way, go watch every single goal that we conceded other than the Pino one, because it was at the end and we had 10 men. The first 2 goals. The midfield is so empty. Shout out to Mike Das. Our formation is 3-0-0-0-0-1-6. That's our formation. That's
Anyway, he's gonna go talk about the formation, how Liverpool play. But I want to hear. I know there are some of you guys that are happy. If you're not a Liverpool fan, about the downfall of Don Husam, who was a little bit arrogant, kicking his feet on the desk and all the stuff that he said. That is actually true, actually, what he said. But there is other people as well that I know that you want to see. I want to see. There is a very important thing about Arne Slot and what he did actually in this game, because it is not looking good for him when when Craig is talking about from the Anfeld agenda, is actually talking about the people that actually paid their hard-earned money. And what he said is absolutely spot on. But let me know in the comment section. Make sure to hit that like button. Also, before we play with the Craig's video, make sure to check out OK Jersey, guys. OKJersey.com. Affordable football shirts. They deliver everywhere in the world. And don't forget your own coupon code for 8%. Use the code JUDGE. That will support the channel if you do that as well. So go check them out. They have vintage ones for your club. All the clubs are there. So go check them out. And let's hear what my man Craig has said about Arne Slot, because he says some wild stuff about the fans and all the stuff. So let's hear.
Difficult. So I know so many people who this was their first game tonight. I know people who were bringing their kids to it for the first time, who had, would have gone to any game, but this was one they could get a ticket to. So they booked their flights, they booked their hotel, they're there with their families, they've spent a couple of grand, probably all in, and Arne puts that out and thinks that's okay. That's acceptable. The fuck you to the fans and the people that paid their hard-earned money, it's acceptable. He's an absolute clown at this point. I don't even know what to say anymore. It's just so appalling. And we're at home as well. So it's not like they had to travel. So I feel sorry for your granddad, mate. I sincerely do, and I'm sorry that it's happened that way for him.
That's for someone that actually said that they sent their granddad actually to the game. But I want to hear what you guys think about Arne Slot's choice in this game. Do you think he made the right choice? I'm going to show you what he said in the press conference as well, in about a couple of minutes as well, when we play the next video. But I was very surprised. You're coming from 5 losses in 6 games. You're playing in an important cup that you can pick up this season to salvage your season. Yet you chose the kids to play knowing that most likely you will get beat because of the performances. Choosing Robertson, Kerkez, Gomez. Oh my God. The Chiesa and Gomoa, Morrison. That was kind of strange by him, and changing the formation. And Indo, what are you doing? And why are you not putting your players on the bench to actually start playing them when things go south? When things don't go your way? It was absolutely, if I was a Liverpool fan, I'd be absolutely fuming. Forget Slot out, Slot in. I'd be fuming about him being so stupid to not even put one of the people or one of the stars or 2 of the good players, the first teamers, to actually change the game if it doesn't go his way. I think that was absolutely strange decision. But Arne thought. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Jamie Redknapp said something, it's a very short clip, that said something spot on about the Liverpool lineup.
A surprise, but I guess he's the only man that knows when he watches the training, he sees who's right. People like Virgil van Dijk, what's their fitness and confidence. Ekatike, obviously, I thought he might have started today. It's a really surprising thing what he's done tonight, but it might pay off. But I thought it had gone a lot stronger than that.
That was before the game, and nobody knew why would Arne Slot risk everyone. But Arne Slot answered this after the game. And this is what we're going to hear next from Arne Slot. I was very surprised when that lineup was put out. I was looking at the lineups and I'm like, bro, you're asking for trouble. You're absolutely asking for trouble. You're asking for people to get upset and mad at you. Now we got all the Liverpool fans, apart from Husam, everyone is Slot out. Everyone wants this man gone. They want him gone. But let's hear what he says, because he's going to talk about what? He's going to talk about squad depth and all this stuff. So Liverpool won the league, spent 500 million or 480 million. This is what this man is complaining about. Listen to this.
Those are things we cannot use with the big week that is coming up. But there's always a choice. So what if I would have played Virgil and Ibu, for example? If one of them was injured, would have gone injured, people would have said, what a stupid choice. And also with them, it was very difficult for us, with our starters, to beat Palace, because it's not the first time we lose against them. It is.
What is he saying? Even if I started the starters, I might not have beaten Palace? What is it, a stupid comment? He said, even with them, it's not guaranteed, but you give yourself a better chance. You fraud. What is he saying? This guy is losing his mind. He literally just said, even with them, we're not guaranteed to win against Palace, so there's no point of playing them. But you're asking for trouble with your comments. You're asking for your trouble. He's going to talk about the pressure. I'm just going to let you hear the next part. It's very small part about the pressure. And let's hear it.
Another defeat on this run. How much does it increase the pressure, if that's even possible, going into the weekend?
I think it's what you say. It's not of Liverpool standards to lose 5 out of 6. It's not of Liverpool standards to lose 6 out of 7. So it might increase a little bit, but not so much, because the pressure was already very high for the upcoming week, where we again have to face three very...
Why does he keep talking about the coming week? Yes, it's the Champions League. Yes, it's Man City and Villa. Bro, this was a competition that you could have won. You might be out of the title race before the next international break. This is the Carabao Cup. You could have went on to try at least to win it.
Very difficult teams. But the good thing maybe is that for the first time now we can do this in 8 days, where all the other times it was 7 days, because in 2 days we play the next game again. So I could have brought them into a situation where they had to go into a week like this with a game tonight, only 2 days rest, play the next one, only 2 days rest.
What is he complaining about? The schedule? That's Liverpool, my friend, after spending 400 something. This is what you're complaining about? There was a clip that I don't have it now, but it's... No, actually, Craig, I have the clip about him. Oh, Craig said something that is a response to this. I'm going to play it after this. So stay with us, people.
Real Madrid. And then a few days more for Man City. And it's everybody can have his opinion about it. But with the squad we are having, maybe 15, 16 first-team players available, this is the choice I've made.
Injuries. What is he talking about? He's talking about injuries, people. And that's what I'm hearing from him. That is what I'm hearing from him, guys. But listen, let's watch that. Craig responded to Arne Slot's press conference in his match reaction, which is spot on. And he's going to say something that will show me the integrity of the Liverpool team. And I'm going to remind you again, if you guys are still here, make sure to like the video and check out OK Jersey. The like button goes a long way. So like the video and subscribe if you're new. Let's hear what Craig said.
Tonight was never going to be make or break for me with Arne, but it has absolutely added another negative mark on his card. And for me, if he loses 2 of the next 3 games, it's bye-bye, mate, you're done. Because this is pathetic. It is Liverpool Football Club, the most successful club in English football history, and our manager is throwing away competitions after we've assembled a squad that we were told. You didn't say this, I didn't say this. The club, the media, and the narrative was that Liverpool's summer transfer business was for domestic domination and to make sure that Liverpool could compete across every front this season. The very first chance he gets, the manager goes back and turns his back on that and puts the kids out there and throws them under a bus. Absolutely unacceptable that we are that weak of a squad in this competition when there's a chance to get positivity back, a chance to get back to winning ways. And that's without those fans that spent their hard-earned money to go to see that game. Whether it's people going up and down the length of the UK, travelling from abroad, it's the only chance they can get to a game, and Arne sticks 2 fingers up at them and throws them all under a bus. For what? For what? To rest a bunch of underperforming players that shouldn't need a fucking rest? We're in October. And this man's already starting to give up. It's absolutely nonsensical. And I want to know how you feel about it. If you would like to submit your player ratings, you know what to do. Join the Anfeld.
Yeah, this is absolutely spot on what he said about this. Do you guys agree that he should have started at least a decent team to put in a fight? Losing 3-0 at home is pathetic and disgusting for Liverpool, regardless of the situation. Because still, Crystal Palace didn't start every single starter. Yes, they started some starters, but that is absolutely unacceptable. Unacceptable. I want you guys to hear as well, this fan talking about Arne Slot and what he has, this in TalkSport, they're talking about Arne Slot and what he has done to the club, because it's absolutely unacceptable. But let's hear, because I agree with Craig, Arne Slot is starting to ruin the reputation of the football club.
Shambles of a night for Arne Slot and his team. Oh, mate, what was that lineup?
Well, he's asking for trouble, picking a team like that. Straight away, as soon as I seen the team, 2 thoughts come in my head. You're either trying to get out of the cup or looking forward the next 5 games, Villa at home, Madrid at home, Real Madrid, Man City, Forest and PSV. So he's either looking ahead at the next 5 games thinking, that's what matters. Jurgen Klopp done this against Wolves a few years back. But normally he'll have Salah on the bench, or, you know, the best players are sitting there. And if it starts going wrong, you can put it right. You can have a go at putting it right.
Yeah.
The argument then is, why don't you just start with them and get in front and bring them off? But Palace are a good team.
Yeah.
And he basically playing the under-23 team against Crystal Palace. And obviously McAllister, Endo, Chiesa played, but they were punchless.
Players, but yeah,
but it sends a message out to the group. Ooh, what's the team that Gaffer's picked here? You know, he obviously thinks we can win with the youth team. So the group just go, you know, that's a bit strange. Then the fans go, what's that team he's picked? Then the opposition go, ooh, we've got a chance here. Look at the team he's put out.
100%. I agree with this 100%. He's sending a message, actually. He's sending an absolute message to the fans, to everybody. The last part is very short, of course, before we actually end the video. Make sure to check out OKJers and hit that like button. It's 1 minute of a Dika absolutely magnificent rant again.
If Liverpool does not sack this absolute fraud by tomorrow morning latest, then our status as a big football club should be questioned. Anywhere you catch me calling Liverpool a big club, slap me, knock my head, even if he's not sacked by tomorrow morning. This guy is killing our club. The culture is dying. People are not afraid to come to Anfield again. 3-0 at Anfield. Crystal Palace, you have turned to Crystal Palace babies. We are now shaving for Crystal Palace. We are now their wives. Crystal Palace had not won 4 games in a row. Before the game, their fans were saying, thank God we are playing Liverpool now. We'll finally win the game. Do you understand what that means? They are thanking God that they will play Liverpool so that they will get back on track.
He's actually saying spot on, like, because they lost, they're now getting back on track. Crystal Palace against Liverpool. He's going to go on and talk about Arne. So make sure to check him out. Of course, you guys know where to find him. Of course, Adika Steaks. Of course, Nigerian brother, of course. But let me know what you guys think, because this was epic. It's absolutely epic what is going on at Liverpool currently. I'm not sure where is the next win coming from. I actually think they might lose the next 3 games or get 1 point. Let me know in the comment section. Guys, make sure to check out our sponsor, of course. Hit that like button, and I'll see you guys soon.